This is game 4 at the Vivar Scotch Doubles Memorial Tournament. We're playing against Rob, the engineer, and Jaron&Rob. I was fortunate once again to set up the camera right before the start. In the booth that I have today with me is my partner in crime, BJ Kelly. How's it going, BJ?
It's going.
So he's going to help me commentate this fourth match. Now this match determines whether if we move on automatically to Sunday, which is the money round, or if we end up losing, then we stay a little bit later and play another match to see if we can qualify to go into the B side on the money round.
Got any questions? I mean, his stripes looking nice, like on all those three on the rail. Six and seven would have a hole with that 9 ball. I could fall that in right now if I wanted.
So looks like Rob is going to take this 10 ball in the corner here. If you want to jump in on any kind of comments there, BJ, just go ahead and let it fly.
Okay.
Now, he's going to take this combination, which I
wouldn't
think...
have done that.
Yeah, I don't think I would have did it either.
Not one, because I must not pick good combinations, but I think you had a couple other shots you could have took that were a lot better than that one.
Yeah, I think it was kind of fortunate that he missed that shot, though, because now that just leaves that pocket kind of locked. But the 6 ball would go past it or even follow it, so that pocket's really not safe, especially on these diamond tables. The pockets are pretty big, especially the side pockets.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm up first to shoot. And
Did you just hit the 6 into the 9 on this one? Or did you hit red?
I think I think that was the plan, because I mean everything's pretty wide open, so might as well. And
I think you called safe too.
Yeah, I might have called safe on that one, because the only option really they have is to fire away at that 13 ball into the corner,
right.
Which it's on the rail.
I think he went for the 12 on this one, didn't he? No, I thought he went to try to cut the 12 or something on the side, but
maybe.
It looks like he's lining up for 13 in the corner.
Yeah, it looks like 13 in the corner, but
did he get a combo?
Or a combo, yeah. It looks like this might be a combo situation. Nope, he went all the way down. He almost made that, though. I mean, it's not an easy shot for sure.
Yeah, no, those are hard.
I know it's been a day or two, but like, what do you think you're thinking here?
I think I went for the 3-6 here because I thought it was going to be an easy shot. Just tap the 3 into the 6 and make it. But I think I missed it. No, I didn't. That's right. No, I hit it too hard, probably though.
The only bad thing is the outcome of that is that you kissed up to one of their balls. And that just means that we have to try to figure out how to get to that ball. But
I should put top on it with all it and hit this 3 in after the 6. Maybe, who knows?
Well, you know, in retrospect, though, when it comes to shooting like that, it's okay. I think it's okay because now we have a ball that we can play safe on, and I think because everything's wide open and they're just as good as we are to get breakouts, I think I opt to play defense on this one.
Yeah, I think he did defense a couple times in this match here.
Yeah, this fourth match definitely took a little bit longer than most of our matches leading up to this, simply because we were playing, 2 high-rated players.
Right.
And
we just came off a long break too, didn't we?
Yeah, we've been sitting for a minute.
Like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I realize I'm taking more time than I normally would, just because I really wanted this one.
I know you did. I know. I could tell.
And like I said, Jaron and Rob, they're some good shooters, so they can't really slip up.
No, I was watching a couple of their matches earlier. They were hitting it lights out. Yeah. Man, those guys are good.
Now, the reason why I like the defense that I just played there is I gave him no options.
No, you had that ball kissing right behind that.
Yep. And then whenever you marry a ball up to another ball, your options are almost zero unless it's straight down.
Right.
Darren did a pretty good safety back, really. I mean, yeah, you can hit the ball, but
he locked us up right there.
Yeah, I mean, we had no options except to
for me to tap that 3 like I did.
Yep.
But the first time I missed it. I was afraid I was going to hit it too hard and it's going to go back and hit my cue, remember?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
I think everybody has done that once or twice.
Yeah, here's how I rotate. Yeah, you saw that.
I was like, did I hit it? No, I didn't hit it.
No,
but that was another good shot because, again, you didn't let him see the 15 full.
No.
And I think that 10 ball is
what we're laughing about right now, too.
Yeah, there's no pocket for that ball to go.
Mm. I think you just see if it was frozen, weren't you?
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was frozen together because, and plus not only that, I think I was contemplating whether if I should get somebody to watch this game.
Right.
But those guys are pretty honest. So if they do a bad hit, they openly admit it. Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
There's some people that won't do that though.
There's some people that won't do that, and then there's some people that just don't know. Like,
exactly.
They don't know what an actual bad hit looks like, and I don't know. For us that have been playing a little bit, I think it's up to us to try to educate, but it's hard to do that during a game because, emotions are there because you're trying to play a game. So he's going to try to go off the 5 and try to go into the side.
He didn't hit it hard enough.
Well, it's a good thing that he had a rail because otherwise that would have been ball in hand for us.
For sure.
So I'm back up at the table and looks like I'm looking at the 5 ball. No, that's not the 5. That's either the 3 or the 7.
3's on the rail.
3's on the rail. So this has to be the 7 ball.
Right.
Because right now it's 1, 4, 5, 7, 3, and then the 8 ball, of course.
Right. And you took this all the way up in the corner, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but these type of shots are my weakness because I'm not very accurate with my back cuts, and it's something that I openly admit to everyone that if you leave me a back cut, it's a 50-50 for me. So of course I missed it, and then now I've created another problem ball, which is the 3-7. So one of those got to be cleared out so that corner pocket opens up.
Right. I think I ended up getting the 3 on the next time getting up to the table. I can't remember. It was the 4 in the side, 4 in the corner or something like that.
So that was kind of unusual for Jaron to miss that open shot like that. So, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about these tournaments. A lot of nerves are in play here. So normally, I don't normally see him missing shots like that. So this was a good hit right here.
On the 1 ball.
Unfortunately, I really believe that you hit that way too hard.
Oh, I know I hit it way too hard. I should just barely hit it so to come up so for you had the 3 in the corner.
Yeah, that would have been optimal. Definitely optimal.
Yeah, the shots I'm supposed to hit soft, I don't. And the ones I do, I don't. It's just weird. I gotta get control over that.
Yeah.
But 15, 20 years ago when we first started playing on Robert's team, that's me all the time hitting hard every shot.
That's true.
That's when you were a 4.
Yep, I was a 4 back then.
Yeah, so was I. Still am.
You go back and forth, don't you?
Not an 8 ball. I haven't.
Oh. With your win percentage, it should go up.
Yeah, I've never.
See, now, it's rough. Like, both teams, both of us have been sitting for a little bit, and so, like, it's
rusty. We're out of our rhythm.
Yep. It's not in stroke at the moment, so.
Everybody was off.
Yeah. I think it was a race to just try to see who's going to get into stroke quicker,
Right.
So Rob's back up. He's having a cue over a ball, which makes it difficult. Yep.
Yeah, he missed that real bad.
Yeah, as you can see, he's off. Now, I think what the pattern should be here, because, again, this was a couple days ago.
3, 4, 5, 1. No, I took the 1 here.
Yeah, I think that's where I told you not to take that and just leave it.
Right.
Because
yep, you're right.
My thought process is that cuts off a
pocket to him.
Yeah. And that gets us to the 8, too.
Right. I scratched that thing on that one.
No, I think you...
Oh, no, I left you hooked on that corner of the pocket cushion. That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't do you any favors on that one. I hit that one too hard, too.
That's all right, though. That's why you shouldn't worry about... I mean, yeah, you should worry about shots like that, but definitely learn from those. What you could have did different is just hit...
Top.
Top to let it hit the short roll first before it went in straight for the pocket.
Right.
Now here, I think what I just wanted to do was just like move that 3 somewhere.
Yeah. Closer to it, pocket besides the rail.
Yeah. Jaron's back up.
Yeah, they have it pretty much open.
Yeah, this table
pretty much a run out right there.
Absolutely. This setup right here, if they just concentrate, everything's wide open. You know, a couple slow rolls or maybe a stop shot here or there. They can get position on each shot pretty easily.
I would have took 13 on this one. That's just me, though.
Yeah. Well, you're comfortable with that shot probably, and both of them have been just coming off of missing shots, so they're a little nervous. So it looks like Rob is going to opt to take this 11. Looks like he's going to hit the short rail, maybe come back up towards the center. And again, that's not a bad leave, I would say, but it is a long shot. And
the way they were shooting, they were off. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. From this angle, I can tell why they call him Sonic.
His hair.
Yeah. Sorry, Jaron.
Oh, he did miss that shot.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
yeah. It just left us up pretty much right there. That ball, I don't think that ball was made from the side. I think I had to take that all the way up, didn't I?
Are you up next?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or I was thinking about cutting it across the table into the other side, but I don't think that was what I did. I think I tried walking it all the way up, I thought.
No, this is the part where I was trying to tell you, go ahead and leave that ball and just try to make the 1. Because what we needed was those 2 balls to be separated. That's so it gives us the best chance to run out.
That's right.
Now that's just like that, and that was a good shot. Leave it as far as possible.
I pushed it instead of stroking it, though.
Yeah.
I noticed that right there. I was like, oh, man, I pushed the cue ball instead of just hitting it. But left him another long one.
All right, now I actually remember how this plays out. So Rob, once again, shoots a little hard. He makes the ball, but this is BCA rules, so you got to call the pocket.
Right.
Now, this 3 ball that I'm about to negotiate, I remember it was just centimeters off that nipple.
Right.
And I was contemplating whether if it was a makeable shot or not. But then again, I also had to worry about where I was going to leave you. And I know that I wanted to leave you on this side of the pool table.
Right.
To give you the best option. And I take some time here because if I miss here, they're out.
Oh yeah, they're going to run it. That's going to be set match. That one ball's already. It was at the 14 in front of the side there.
Yep.
And then 13 in the corner. Then they got the 8 in the corner.
Yeah, I'm absolutely taking my time on this because
you were.
You know, it's kind of hard losing the first game.
Right.
So I think it sets a good pace if you win the first game. Hit this with pocket speed. And it goes in.
Yeah, you hit that nice.
Now, do you remember what you did here?
I think I hit it. Did I go all the way up and all the way down on the table again? Did I leave it? I hit it way too hard, or I hit it soft, I think, or left you bad, I think.
So this, I was hoping that you were just going to back it up a little bit, but you opted to go forward. and
You stopped right behind the 8
yeah,
and plugged
and
you.
there wasn't enough space between the
Rail
cushion
and the
and the
8-ball.
8 for me to make a good hit on the 4-ball.
I think I was trying to get it on that back rail, so you just had this straight in shot for a 4. But yeah, I was just really trying to make the 1, and yeah.
And that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do is make the 1, and then
I think I wasn't going to try to draw it back, but I was afraid I was going to draw it back too far because I'm not real good on my draws. My draw's not real consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And either I do it not enough or I do it way too far.
Yeah.
And I'm
well,
just like, ugh.
I have a video on draw shots, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw that last night. I was like, oh, he's got a lot of videos on this thing here. Maybe I should watch some of them.
Yeah. So to just kill some space here, I'm on keto now because I'm watching myself on
film,
video, and it's
you're not happy with it.
yeah, I'm not I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Shoot.
No, we're getting old. I think you're older than I am by 2 years, bro. I think.
Yeah.
What are you, 46, 45?
47.
47. I'm 44.
47.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you got me by 3.
All right, so now I'm like thinking to myself, maybe I could jump this and maybe just like clip it and hopefully not pop the ball off the table, because then at that point,
Yeah.
you get ball in hand, they're going to be out just like that
Exactly,
too.
right. I can't remember. Did you? You broke it down to jump it, but you put your cue back together.
Yeah.
So I don't think you did jump it.
So my next option was, what I'm thinking, the only other thing that I can do to possibly get us another shot was to get the cue ball or the 8-ball right next to the 4-ball,
Right.
where they have to try to figure out and break it out. Now, if I could get it right to where it is lined up with the pocket, if they try to break it out and they bump it hard enough, they would make the 8-ball.
Right.
So there I go. I'm him-hawing about this jump shot. I feel like I can do it,
Right.
but I'm like ego versus smart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I also want to try to like get the ball to hit one of those other balls so they're not so close to the pocket. So here we go. My thought is to get that 8-ball as close to the R4 ball as possible. And I hit the rail too. See, now I'm kind of upset about that because now they have enough of the 8-ball
Right.
to throw it into the corner pocket. So
I would have to get high enough to just come straight.
That's funny. I just got a text from my boss at the new company I work for. He found out I played pool, and he goes, "Hey, are you playing pool right now?" He goes, "Because I think it's time you and I should get on the table." And I was like, "Oh," and he was talking mad trash. He goes, "Oh, you pool hustler?" I said, "No, I'm not
is
a
he an
pool."
Asian dude?
He's Mexican.
Oh.
He's a real cool dude. A real nice company to work for.
Yeah.
Guys are awesome. They're all from Spokane. They all work in Spokane, but they do work over here.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a little different.
All right, so Rob is measuring up, trying to see the best way to get this ball in there. And I know he looks like he's queuing up, and he
I can't believe
overthrew
he
the
missed.
ball.
I can't believe he missed it that bad.
Indeed.
I think he was just a little nervous, probably.
So now, is it our turn? Are you
Yeah.
coming up?
I believe so, yeah, because you just made that because I just unburied you.
Yeah.
You just unburied ourselves. I can't remember what you had me do here, though. Or what I did. I think I just tried to leave the, what did I do?
The best thing that you could do is just leave the ball against the rail.
Yeah, I think I barely just tapped the side of it and leave the cue ball down here on the back row as close as much as possible, but I don't think it happened.
So you know what makes me nervous is how far away you are when
From the
you're
cue
trying
ball?
to when you're trying to hit soft.
Mm-hmm. Too far away?
Yeah. Usually the rule of thumb is you only go as far back as far forward you intend to do,
Oh, okay.
and that's how you can control your thing. Now here, I think they go for a breakout,
Yes.
and I think it breaks our ball out.
But it doesn't leave them really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I think he tried making it in the back corner. He tried banking it in the back corner, didn't he?
Possibly.
And I think he just missed it, barely missed it.
Yep.
It sat in the pocket, I
yep.
think. Because it was a nice shot. It just fell short or rattled.
Yep. So I think that's what Rob's doing right now. He's measuring for the back bank.
Right.
Because I don't think he has enough takeoff from to bank straight up. So
Let's try this first.
so he goes and gets his extension, so that way he doesn't have to go get a bridge.
Crutch.
Yeah, a crutch, bridge.
I thought I had another
Definitely in situations like this, you want to take your time.
And really look over everything.
Yeah, because one missed shot and it's over. Probably if you wanted to play safe, which might have been a good option, is to hit the 8 ball full enough that it doesn't hit the 4 ball and
Right.
send the cue ball back down the table. So it looks like he's calling. I think he just called the corner of the pocket away from him, not towards him. So I think he was just going to go up and down.
And it came off our 400, yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly believe that he, I think he called the other pocket, but it went towards the pocket that was near him.
Right.
Now here, options are to bank it back at me, or the smart play is to play safe.
Play safe, you'd have to have the cue ball on this side of the table, like where it's at now, and on that other rail across, like where the 4 is. So really, tap the 4, have the 4 coming back in front of the cue ball if you're lucky.
So if you guys are watching this, the best way to play safe on this is to hit the ball half the ball. That way that they both hit the rail and the other one comes out in front of it.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That means that you're up after this. You
Right.
you actually have to try to get me shape on this.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
That's if you get ball in hand. If
Yeah.
you don't get ball in hand, it's a different story.
I think they ended up hitting it 8. He got lucky. I think he hit it. I think. If I'm not mistaken, I did hit the 4 in that corner, and I came up and rolled that cue ball down a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So on a shot like this, most new players, they think that they line up straight behind the ball and backspin it back, but it's so much easier to cut the ball and go 2 rails to get shape. Oh, he does hit it. That's a good hit. So now it's your shot, really.
Right.
And I will say this: when you needed to shoot in a clinch. This is a clinch because if you miss this,
it's matched.
over.
Yeah, it's done.
You actually come through. You kept your composure, and I think that's why a lot of people are like, he's no fool.
I missed it. That's right.
Oh my God, you did miss it.
I couldn't. Yeah, that's right.
I still thought you made that.
No, I think that's right. I was pissed because I missed it. I poked it. I didn't really stroke it, and I thought it was somewhat of an easy shot.
Yeah.
But I was worried. I was stressing about getting U shape on the 8. That was one. I should have sat. I should have stood back up and reset and went back down. That's what I should have did.
Yeah.
But I think he rattled this right in the corner and stopped. Well, he just hit it bad. That's right. He hit it bad.
So here's another shot that I know that it naturally gives you shape if I make it.
Right.
But we've been missing left and right. Like both teams have been missing shots.
Yep.
So
Little
I'm
ball.
still on. I should play D here. I should
Right.
play D.
Definitely.
And again, the best D is to put that cue ball on the rail as close as possible, and not give them too much of an angle. You know.
Yep.
And the good thing about that shot right there is that I cut off the path back to this corner pocket down here with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So now what Jared needs to do is literally try to cut this ball into the pocket for the win. I don't see a back cut coming back over here because that is tough.
Right.
And, you know, I don't know if they play safe on this one.
I don't remember.
I'm thinking.
I think they did.
should've.
I think they did or tried to.
Safe.
Yeah, he just called safe, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did call safe. I don't think that was a safe. Oh,
He
that's
scratched.
how it worked out.
Forgot he scratched. And I thought that was a loss, and I remembered BCA, it's not a loss.
No.
Because it's gave me ball in hand.
Yeah.
And I think I stopped it right here in the corner, and he gave you a shot.
No, I'm up. I shoot
I'm
this
up.
one. No,
I'm up.
I thought you're the one who missed the 4 ball in the corner.
I didn't. He shot after that.
Oh, and I played safe. You're
Yeah.
right. Absolutely.
Yep.
So what was your thought process here? What do you think you're
I was gonna make the 4 right here, and I was gonna stop the cue ball not that far up. I wanted to stop the cue ball. But it worked out. You had it in the side anyway. But I wanted to stop the cue ball basically where the 4 was, so you had a shot in the corner
Yeah.
easily. That's what I tried doing.
I think that was a good idea. The only issue that I have with that really is when you shoot a ball, you kind of want to shoot where the ball naturally goes away from the next ball, so that way you don't end up kissing the ball or
Gotcha.
getting right next to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then we definitely would have been a world hurt.
Yeah, you netted that one.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, enough of this shit.
So.
Thank you for watching. I split the one video up into 2 because we definitely took longer with this match since it was the determining factor whether if we come back Sunday day in the money match. So it was a 45-minute match, so I cut it up into 2 parts. Look out for that. It'll be coming up next and see what happens to us. Thanks, and I hope to see you guys on the table.